Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Edition. Sorry, I've not been around for the last couple of days. Been so much busy. I wanted to try and put more content together than just dropping out this and dropping out that. But as you know, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and don't forget to drop a comment and like our videos. Thank you very much. It's been a lot that's gone on since the international break. Let's quickly just drop in there. Our favorite son, Ronaldo, captained his country for Portugal and had a goal disallowed at the very last minute. We all saw the ball cross the line, but you wonder, no VAR? No goal line technology? What kind of nonsense is that? Are they going back into the Stone Age for World Cup qualifications? You saw Ronaldo take off his captain's badge because it's those fine margins that eliminate countries from going to World Cup tournaments and European tournaments. Anyway, let's move on. As we know, United are trying to get players. But listening to James Cooper, a United correspondent for Sky Sports, what he said was kind of baffling to me on Monday. He did say United are not looking for a CDM. United are not looking to buy a CDM. United are looking to buy a centre-back and probably a striker. But they are not looking to spend a lot of money because they don't have it. And this is what was even more baffling and more bewildering to me. They mentioned Sancho. He said United are looking at Sancho, hoping Sancho's price will be dropped due to the COVID. But if you get Sancho, why did we buy Diallo and Pellistri? You see what I mean? I don't know where United are going with that. Anyway, he said the case of Haaland is a no-go. Yes, United are being linked to him, but for 180 million euros is not going to be United. He said United's maximum United plan to spend this summer is 100 million. What can you get for 100 million in today's football? You got to ask yourself. And United, despite now having a technical director, a director of football, saying we don't need a CDM, you start to ask yourself, so what do these guys see and what are they looking at that we can't see? You see what I mean? I'm actually even more baffled than before. But stick with James Cooper. He's saying United want a centre-back and a striker. They're not even thinking of a CDM, which means they are going to stick with Fred and McTominay and Matic. Matic's legs are gone. McTominay and Fred are not CDMs. That's two babysitting service members babysitting the centre-back. But if we have a better centre-back, probably who will work with Maguire, maybe we wouldn't need the BSS, the babysitting service of Maguire, McTominay and Fred. You see what I mean? So this is where I have a little problem with United not buying the right pieces of the puzzle and putting them in the right places. But we want a striker. What striker do you need when the strikers you have, you can't even provide for them? That's what I can't even bloody get. And that's the frustrating part. We played Cavani there. All right, got 1, 2, 3 goals. Martial, Mason, Rashford. The goals are not coming because we can't provide, we can't create. So getting a striker, okay, maybe we're going to change the ante up and play a bit different. If Pogba stays, that's another thing. Is Pogba going to stay? That's one thing we need to understand. If you take Pogba out of that creativity with Bruno, we really don't have people who create. I'm talking create, not people running down the flanks, sending balls down the flanks, because it looks Shaw crosses. Wan-Bissaka, his crosses are still a bit, see what I mean? 100 million doesn't go a lot. I was looking at Athletic today. It's now a good corresponding news who get news of United. Not as good as Fabrizio Romano, but they are kind of like how would I say? Not a Bentley, kind of like a BMW, let's call it that, yes. They're not in the Bentley, Lamborghini category, they're in the BMW category. And they did say United will spend 70 million on a player today. We'll make one marquee signing. But the marquee signing it could be knowing United the way they think and going with their track record. They are still going behind the scenes trying to still get Sancho. I know they're thinking, oh, we need a right winger. But would Dortmund budge? Would they budge? It's another question. Would they budge? I think the whole Sancho thing, that ship has sailed on. I think it's sailed on. But the Haaland one, that's even is a no-go. Then I heard people, even my friends back in Manchester United, will be looking to try and get Aguero. Aguero? Because he's leaving City at the end of season. I don't really know about that one. I don't really know about that. They're about to build a statue for that guy at the Etihad. Do we want him? I don't know. I don't think he will come to United. But then there's Harry Kane. Dealing with Tottenham and Daniel Levy is like trying to take a tooth out of a lion's mouth when the lion is even awake, not asleep. Which is like, you want to kill yourself? Try it. That is how bad dealing with Daniel Levy. Do you know dealing with Mina Riola is better than dealing with Daniel Levy? It is that bad. I'll tell you, with our history. Anyway, Harry Kane one, that guy's going to ask for an arm, a leg and an arm and a leg for so much money. So that Harry Kane one, I don't know. I'm not feeling that one. But there's a list of strikers who United. They've also been linked to a guy called Alexander Isak. Real Sociedad, 21-year-old striker. Fast, he's 6'4", he's quick. He's cheap. United could get him, but no United. Then there's Daxon Daka from Austrian League. 20 goals in 18 games. That's the Austrian League. Not well tested, well tried. I mean, Alexander Isak plays in La Liga for Real Sociedad. He even played against us. Then there's Andre Silva, who played for AC Milan, didn't work out. Portuguese striker, kind of like a Cavani kind of striker. He's not fast, but he's clinical. It didn't work out for him at AC Milan, but he's doing well at Frankfurt. Scored 21 goals in 24 games. That's another striker who United lose. Andre Silva, currently at Frankfurt, playing the Bundesliga. Daxon Daka, who's Zambian, playing in the Austrian League. Then there is Alexander Isak, playing in La Liga, who is also very good. So those are cheaper options. But apparently I heard Daxon Daka wants to go to Liverpool. We'll see. So the Erling Haaland one is a no-go. Completely no-go. It's a no-go. Let's not fool ourselves. It's not going to happen. We had the opportunity to get him. We didn't. Because when he already said he wasn't going to come to United, even despite playing with Ole, and it went to Borussia Dortmund, that already says something. He didn't want to come to United. So, you know what I mean? I don't why, if you go on social media, Haaland, he ain't coming. United can't even afford him. So that's another thing that we need to start looking at. Anyway, let's move on. The priority that we can all see where the problem is, a CDM, a centre-back too. But it seems United are going to do... Excuse me. United are looking at centre-back. Forget this centre defensive midfield and just go and look for a striker. What does that say? That says they're looking for a quick fix. They're not looking for a long-term fix. That's what they're trying to do. And that is where United always make mistakes. Looking for short-term fixes instead of long-term fixes. Excuse me. I don't know what's in my throat. That's better. Sorry about that. So, what we are going to say now is this. Erling Haaland, no. Aguero, I don't think so. Harry Kane, no. Alexander Isak, possibly. He's young. He's 21. Real Sociedad, 6'4", quick. Played against United in the Europa League. So not bad. Just cheap. Daxon Daka, Zimbabwean, plays for Strasbourg in Austria. Not proven in the Austrian League. Austrian League, 20 goals in 18 matches. Then you have Andre Silva, who plays for Frankfurt, 21 goals in 24 games in the Bundesliga. But this is my thing. When it comes to a central defensive midfielder, if Ole wants to do Brexit, then Declan Rice is there. But will West Ham sell? If the price is right, I think West Ham can sell him. Declan Rice is a CDM, natural CDM. and we could offload a few players. Offload Mata. We could offload the Lingard. People. Oh, another thing I was going to talk about Lingard. People saying Lingard needs to come back. He's playing well. Do you guys see Lingard playing in the place of Bruno? Ain't gonna happen. So I think Lingard is doing great. I'm happy for him. I think it's time for him to move on. Thank you very much. Goodbye and good night. I think Declan Rice would be an ideal fit. Then if they want to go for a striker, you could get Andre Alexander Isaac or Andre Silva to add to what we have, because Cavani is leaving this summer. He ain't staying. He's like, he's out of there. So that is what I would recommend. So drop your comments. Tell us what strikers you want. Tell us what CDMs United should sign. What centre back? Koundé will be an ideal fit for United. I really think he'll be a great fit for United. But don't forget to watch our video. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thank you very much. I'm Tim Ross, your host, and I shall see you very soon.